Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss few more topics in functions. So here, inverse of the function. First definition, inverse of the function. Write the definition. Let I am taking one function f from domain x to y, codomain y. Be a bijection. Which type of function I am taking? I am taking bijection function. Bijection means which is 1, 1 and on 2. Right? I have taken one function from domain x to codomain y as a bijection function. Bijection means it is 1, 1 and on 2. It is a bijection function. Then the function, the another function g, which is defined from this codomain to domain. Right? Here I have defined from x to y. No, I am taking another function g, which is defined from codomain to domain, such that it is defined as g of y is equal to x. If you find any image of codomain element with respect to g, you will get the image in codomain, right? That is small x. Here this is small x. If f of x is equal to y, so it is called inverse of f. Is called the inverse of f. Inverse of f. It is denoted by f inverse. Now working rule to find inverse of the function. Working rule, how to find inverse of the function? We have the steps. So working rule to find inverse of the function. And remember, inverse exists only for bijection functions. Only if the function is bijection, then only inverse exists. Then now see here, we are going to find the working rule to find inverse function. How to find inverse function? Suppose first we should have one function. Let f from R to R be a bijection. Then only we can find the inverse. So I am taking one bijection function. Now to find the inverse of function, first step is write y equal to f of x. That means f of x equal to write y. Second one, write x in terms of y. From this equation, write x in terms of y. Convert x in terms of y. After converting x in terms of y, write f inverse of y. F inverse of y is equal to the expressions in the expression, right hand side expression in y. What we got in second step, right at right hand side. Fourth step, replace y by x. After writing third step, in place of y, replace by x, you will get the definition of inverse. Okay, let us do one problem on this. Then you can understand how to find the inverse of the function. Right? Example. If f R to R is defined by f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. First prove that f is bijection. After proving f is bijection, find f inverse. Find f inverse means its definition. We have the f of x definition now. In the similar way, we will have the inverse function definition also. We need to find inverse function definition. Before that, we have to find it is bijection mapping, right? Solution. Now given f R2 are defined as, what is the definition of f? F of x is equal to 2x minus 3. So to show it is bijection function, first I am showing it is 1 1. 1 1. What I said, how to find how to show 1 1? If you have definition, what I said, take two images are equal. Let f of x equal to f of y, and show codomain elements x equal to y. By taking images equal, you have to show domain elements x equal to y. So I am taking f of x equal to f of y. By the definition, f of x is what? 2x minus 3. From the same definition, in place of x, if you put y, what you will get? 2y minus 3. 3 cancel on both sides. 2x equal to 2y, x equal to y. So if images are equal, then three images are equal. Therefore, we can write f is 1 1. F is 1 1. Okay, f is 1 1. Now I am going to show it is onto. I am going to show it is onto. How to show onto? What is the definition of onto? Every codomain element should have a pre-image, at least one pre-image, right? So I am taking one element for suppose I am taking image in R. I am taking y in codomain. This is codomain. Okay. I am taking one element in codomain. What is y? Y belongs to R, right? Suppose such that how I am taking this, f of x is equal to y. How I am taking this is image of some element in domain. I am taking y, some image of element in domain, right? F of x definition is what? 2x minus 3 is equal to y, right? Say this is equation 1. From this you get x value. What is x value? From this, if you find x value, you will get 3 plus y, and x equal to 3 plus y by 2. This is x value, no? After getting x value, you substitute in this definition. In this definition, you should get y. Then only the pre-image exists. Okay. Now I am substituting. Say this equation as well. Okay. Substitute in 1. I am substituting in 1. F of x is equal to 2x minus 3 is the definition. Now I am substituting in that. I am going to substitute in place of x 3 plus y by 2. So f of x is equal to f of 3 plus y by 2. That equal to. Now substitute in place of x 3 plus y by 2 minus 3. 2 cancel. 3 plus y minus 3 plus 3 cancel. So we got f of x equal to y. So it is onto. So this is the procedure to show the onto. First you should take one element in codomain, and how we are taking that codomain element is image of some element of domain. That element is defined as x equal to 3 plus y by 2. So after getting x in terms of y, you substitute in the definition, again you should get y. Then only it is onto. Okay. So clearly given function is onto and 1 1. Therefore f is 1 1 and onto. That implies f is bijection. Right. Now we are going to find inverse of the function. So for that, what is the first step? Let y equal to, take y equal to f of x. After taking y equal to f of x, in place of f of x, write the definition 2x minus 3. Say equation 1. Right. Now from this you should express x in terms of y according to working rule. Right. So what you will get, x equal to y plus 3 by 2. Right. After getting this x value from 1, from 1 see from 1 if you send f left hand side, you will get f inverse of y equal to x. So substituting this 2 by 2 f inverse of y is equal to x. X is what? F inverse of y is equal to what we got, x, y plus 3. Now we expressed f inverse of y in terms of y. What is last step? Replace y by x. So replace y by x here in this definition. So you will get inverse function definition in terms of y. F inverse of x equal to what? X plus 3 by 2. Now this is the required definition. See the steps. First I am taking y equal to f of x. From this equation you will get second equation. By sending f at left hand side, it will be f inverse. F inverse of y equal to x. And in place of f of x, write the definition which is given in the question. From that, get x value in terms of y. After getting x in terms of y, use second equation. In place of x, write y term. So you will get the inverse of function in terms of y, but you write inverse of function definition in terms of x by replacing y by x. Okay. Now this is the procedure to find the inverse of the function. Okay. Alright. Now some special functions. Right? Some special functions. Special functions. Some special functions. First one, polynomial function. Polynomial function. Polynomial function. The function, write the definition. The function f r to r. The function f r to r defined as or defined by f of x is equal to an x power n, an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus so on. Last one, here I am taking a naught, a1, so on, a n minus 1 into x plus a n. Xn coefficient a naught, x power n minus coefficient a1, where a naught to a n all are real numbers. Okay, where a naught, a1, so on, an are constants. This is called polynomial function. Polynomial function. Okay, this is polynomial function. Now another one, linear function. Next definition, linear function. Second one, linear function. Linear function. Right? Linear function definition. The function f r to r. The function f r to r defined by f of x is equal to ax plus b. F of x is equal to ax plus b, where a should not be equal to 0. A not equal to 0. A, b are constant, a should not be 0. If a is 0, x will be eliminated. At that time you will get only constant. That is called constant function. If you have right answer only constant, that is called constant function. Already we studied. So this is linear function. Why? Because here x power is 1. If x power is 1, then function is known as linear function. It is called linear function. And linear function, if you draw the graph, you will get the straight line. Note here, linear function graph represent a straight line. Linear function graph represent a straight line. represent a straight line. Straight line. Represent a straight line. Okay. Right. Now another function. That is logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Let I am taking a constant which is greater than 1. Be a constant. Be a constant. Be a constant. The function f defined from 0 to infinity, open interval 0 to infinity, is domain and codomain is R. Defined by the definition of this function, defined by f of x is equal to log x to the base a, is called logarithmic function. Is called logarithmic function. Called logarithmic function. See, for only positive values, x values, positive values, 0 to infinity means only positive values of x log is defined. Right? Here base should be greater than 1. Greater than, right? Now the inverse of an exponential function. The inverse of, here write the inverse of an exponential function. An exponential function. Exponential function. Inverse of exponential function. F of x is equal to a power x. This is called exponential function. On a suitable domain. On a suitable domain. Suitable domain is also called logarithmic function. Is also called logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Okay. So not only this is the logarithmic function, f0 to infinity to r logarithmic function. Okay. Another definition you can say logarithmic function is inverse of exponential function. That means f of x is log x is a function, no? Its inverse function, exponential function. Exponential function, inverse function, log x. So both are inverse to each other. Okay, inverse function is exponential function, inverse function is log x function, and log x inverse function is exponential function. Okay, next rational function. Rational function. Rational function. The function defined by f of x is equal to p of x by q of x, where q of x not equal 0. Q of x not equal 0. On a suitable domain. Suitable domain is called rational function. In rational function we will have domain and codomain, right? And codomain will not be 0 in suitable domain. Okay, this type of functions are called rational functions. Okay. Right. Next, even odd functions. Next definition, even odd functions. even odd functions, even odd functions, even odd functions. A function f r to r, a function f r to r is said to be odd, said to be odd function, said to be odd if f of minus x equal to minus f of x for all x belongs to domain R, and it is said to be even if f of minus x is equal to plus f of x for all x belongs to R. So this is the even odd function definition. Okay, I will explain one example how to identify even function, odd function, right? Example, suppose I am taking one function f of x is equal to some 3x. This is the function, different from real number to real number. Now I am going to find this function is even or not, even or odd. To know the function, given function even or not, you should substitute minus x in place of x in the definition at left hand side also. By substituting minus here, what you will get? 3 into minus x. By taking a minus common, 3x. Minus, in place of 3x, can I write f of x again? So what I got? F of minus x equal to minus f of x. If you get f of minus x equal to minus f of x, then we can say f is odd. So this is the example for odd function. Suppose same definition I am modifying here. This is odd function, no? Suppose I am taking square here. Again I am checking minus f of x. What you will get? 3 into minus x whole square. This is 3x square. What I got? Again f of x. I am not getting minus f of x here. This is second example, right? F of x equals 3x square. Already we got f of x equal to 3x is even. Okay. I am changing this is example 1. I am changing the definition as 3x square. Sorry, odd. We got minus, no? Odd. Already we got this odd function. Now I am changing the definition. In place of x I am taking x square. Now I am checking the function. Substitute minus x, I got f of minus x equal to again f of x. Now we can say f is even. See, depending on the power of x, if x power is even, automatically directly you can say it is even function, right? And it is depending on the function. Suppose I am taking one more function, I will show. Suppose another example I am taking. F of x equal to, suppose x square minus x. Okay, whatever it may be. X square minus x. This is the function. Plus 1, something. Now I am going to check. F of minus x is equal to minus x whole square minus of minus x plus 1. What do you get? X square plus x plus 1. Can I write f of x here? No. Here x square minus x plus 1. We cannot write it is equal to f of x, and we cannot write it is minus of f of x. So here this function is not equal to f of x, not equal to minus f of x also. This function is not equal to f of x, not equal to minus f of x. Clearly we can say that f is neither even nor odd. So some functions also exist which are neither even nor odd. If you get f of minus equal to f of x, it is you can say even. If you get f of minus x equal to minus f of x, you can say it is odd. But this is not f of x, not minus f of x. So that function is neither even nor odd. Okay, right. These are the examples for even and odd functions. Now let me start exercise 1.3. Exercise 1.3, first problem. See the first problem. Suppose that 120 students are studying 120 students are studying in 4 sections. 120 students are studying in 4 sections of 11th standard in a school. How many students? 120 students are studying in 11th standard in 4 sections. Let capital A denote set of students. Capital A denotes set of students and capital B denotes set of sections. Define, this is the question, define a relation A to B. We have one relation A to B such that as how it is defined, X is related to Y. X is related to Y if the student X belongs to section Y. If student X belongs to section Y, This is the definition of the relation. In this relation, is this relation function? What can you say about inverse of this relation? Explain your answer. What is asking? Is this relation? This is the relation. No? We have a definition of relation. Is asking this relation. Is this relation a function? This relation function. She is questioning us. Is this relation is function? What can you say about inverse of this relation? Right? Explain your answer. Right. See how many students are there? 120 students in section B. And how many sections? 4 sections in codomain. We are taking A as set of students and B as set of sections. Suppose, according to question, suppose I am taking one relation. Here A set, here B set. B set containing suppose X, Y, Z, some T sections, 4 sections, and here 1, 2, so on 120 students. A containing 120 students and B containing 4 sections. In a school, 11th standard students, 120 students are there. See, in this relation, how it is related? Suppose first to 30 students, 1 to 30 students belongs to first section. 30 to 60 students belongs to Y. 60 to 90 students and taking belongs to Z. 90 to 120 students belongs to T. So here X section containing 30 students, Y section containing 30 students, Z section containing 30 students, T section containing 30 students, and each student having one image. See, 1 is related with section A, 2 is related with section B, 3 is related with section B, up to 30 students also related to section A. So every element means every student is related with only, uniquely one section. See, if one first student related to X, that means if first student is student of first section, means he cannot be student of second section, right? That means each student may not have 2 images, so unique image. So it is a function clearly, right? It is satisfying, this relation satisfying the function. How we can write? In relation, every student in domain is related with exactly one section. So it is a function. It is a function, right? Inverse of the relation. Inverse of the relation means if you take a relation from B to A, X has so many students, so it is not a function, right? Now let me write. Suppose I am taking inverse of the relation. What is the inverse of the relation? Here we should take B. Here we should take A. I am taking X, Y, Z, T. Here sections. Here 1 to 120 students. What I said, 30 students belongs to X. Remaining 30 students belongs to Y. So X is one element of domain, but it is having so many images. So if one element having so many images, more than one image, it is not a function. So inverse of the relation is not a function, but relation is a function. Given relation, right? Now write the solution. How to write? Given relation or A to B defined as X is related with student X related with Y, section Y, X related with section Y. This is the relation, right? So clearly this is a function, right? See here, before that you write every student in section A, in domain A, every student in domain A related with exactly one section of B, so that implies we can say that, so we can conclude that given relation R is a function. If you take inverse of the relation, let R dash, let us consider inverse relation. I am taking inverse relation, not inverse function. Inverse relation means which is defined from B to A. It is denoted by R inverse by defined by section Y related with student X. This is the definition. So clearly here every section therefore every section in domain may be related with more than one student in section D, in codomain B. So that implies we can say that R inverse is not a function. Okay, is it clear? So this is the solution of given question. Okay, right. Few problems are there in 1.3. You can solve it. I will give that problems as a homework. Thank you.